What's up, guys? Welcome to Shay's Tube, and happy and blessed Thursday. Today is September the 7th, 2023. Guys, of course, I told you sometime throughout the week, I come in and do these lives earlier because I'll be so busy in the evening. When I can do them earlier, I will. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to all my new subbies. Thank you to all my subbies that's been with me from day one. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, okay? And thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and do the Copyright Disclaimer Act. I always have to do this because you just never know. Anyway, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, will be in my comment area, and some of it is scrolling across this screen. All right, so y'all, this afternoon, I'm giving you guys updates on a couple cases and things. And of course, I'm definitely going to have to go over and update you on the incident involving the chick who got hit in the face with a brick. All right, because again, I still find that crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just really do. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to clarify again that she is African American, that she is in Texas and all of that. I'm going to give you an update on that police officer who was caught in the car with his actual mistress. And I'm also going to update you on the Netflix engineer's young guy who went missing. All right. So that's what we're going to do today. All right. So go get you something to drink, something to eat, sit back, chill, relax, and let's get this live going, y'all. All righty. I hope you guys are doing good today. And I hope your day is going good. I know some people are at work. That's one reason why I don't like doing lives early. But hey, they can watch it in a replay, because I got to go to work and I just can't, sometimes, you got to go with the flow. In other words, you have to go with the flow, and it's just good to come on at different times too, because you have different people that can come and watch you in the daytime. Some people can't watch you in the daytime because they at work, and then some people can watch you at night and some can't. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're going to go ahead. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. And thank you to everybody who watches this in the replay as well. Okay. All right. So here we go with this thing. Okay. So anyway, guys, let me go ahead and give you the update on this police officer first, because I'm going to tell you straight up, that is ridiculous. I'm still trying to figure out why he met up with this woman and let this woman get in. Okay. The hug thing is okay. But you don't get in your squad car and put her in there too. And then you guys are in there for 40 minutes. You know what they were doing? Like, people don't have video camcorders video phones. Y'all know I'm like old school now. Some video camcorders, but you know what I'm talking about. Cell phones and things like that. Why would you get your butt in a car and you are a law enforcement officer? So anyway, the grown woman, because y'all thought she was underage, she spoke out. Okay. His wife, because the cop is married, I kind of figured he was, just like those two people that I saw sneaking around yesterday in the parking lot. Usually when people do stuff like that, they usually are sneaking around, just like he was. But anyway, he's married. His wife spoke out to her. I don't know why women do that. You need to be checking your husband, because he's the one that's married, not her. Okay, check him. Why are you on social media going at this woman? Well, anyway, the mistress went back at her, which she should have, because again, I don't know why you chicks go after the woman when you should be going out after your no good ass man, and that's on everything. Okay, y'all stop doing that. Y'all will fight the woman instead of getting on your husband or boyfriend, but not physically fighting him, but just getting on his butt. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do weird stuff. But anyway, it's a whole bunch of bull crap with them. Okay, and then something else is that they said they have him on recording doing this again before. Okay, so this wasn't his first time. He was doing it all the time. All right. So we're going to go over him first, and then we're going to cover the missing Netflix engineer student. Okay, because he was found. Okay, and we're going to go over his case, because the thing about it is I don't believe the situation. I believe there was more to it. And then we're going to cover the lady who was hit with the brick again. We're going to go over that again and tell you some updates regarding that. Okay, and I'm going to try to do all of this. It's 1:15 here on the West Coast. So I'm going to try to get through Oh God, let's see, 2:15, 2:30, 2:45, because I have to get out of here and stuff and finish getting dressed. All right, or maybe say 2:30, so I can have time enough to finish getting rest. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, guys. If you enjoyed this content on this channel, and also subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and go over these cases real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Hold on. So we're gonna just call this reaction time, okay? So anyway, I'm not gonna tell you about this. I'll tell you about this another time. Some information about T-Mobile and some other things I'm gonna tell you about later on. If I get a chance, I may come back tonight. If not, um, they even got updates on this. I'll tell you guys tonight, or either I'll tell you tomorrow. And I still will do that topic regarding the homeless person. I mean, homeless people. I'll do that tomorrow because you can't do everything in one day. You know what I'm saying? And I really, honestly, a lot of times I don't have time to come on here twice and three times like some people do because I be really for real busy. It's kind of hard just doing one video plus my Dollar Tree side walkthroughs. There's a lot of stuff, y'all. And then I'm homeschooling, trying to go to work, trying to do Uber Eats. Just doing regular stuff I have to do, like going to get my car fixed. There's a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of stuff. So yeah, so that's how I'm going to break that down. So let's go ahead and get into this real quick. And let me see who came into the chat. Welcome, Almighty Bean. Ben, thank you for coming by, showing support, hon. All right. So here we go. Let me go ahead and get to this story real quick. I always be looking for articles. Okay. So what did I just say? We're going to cover the police officer first, okay? So anyway, according to Newsweek, now remember, anytime I give you guys information, I'm usually getting it from a source, okay? It's not just coming out of my mind unless I'm giving my own personal opinion. Anyway, the Mistress film Kissing married Maryland cop. Y'all guess what? She is a mom, and she claims that they have had a 2-year-long fling. Okay, she says she has done nothing wrong. Okay, at all. So anyway, according to the New York Post, the Maryland mom filmed making out with a married cop in the street before joining him in the back of his squad car remains unapologetic about their entanglement. Okay. Virginia Pinto, that's her name, told the Post her relationship with now suspended Prince George's County police officer Francesco Marlette was not a one-night stand, and the pair had been seeing each other for about 2 years. Okay, so what y'all say about that? Because y'all was doing a lot of speculation, saying stuff you didn't know what you was talking about. Some of you guys, even claiming that this person was underage, and she's not. See, that's why I say it's not good to say stuff if you are not there or don't know, exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know. Anyway, that's the main story. That this isn't a little thing, she said, adding, of course, since he is a police officer, it looks bad. But I just want people to understand that this was not a one-night stand. The thing is not just that he's a police officer, is that he was on duty. Okay, and used his police squad car. That's the problem. And then we find out, that he's married. Anyway, Pinto was first identified by Marlette's wife, Paula, who told her to rot in hell, B-I-T-C-H, in a fury Facebook post on Wednesday morning, just hours after her husband was suspended from the department. So yesterday, the wife wrote some stuff to her. Anyway, he was suspended and then launched an investigation into his conduct after the video went viral. Now, despite the publicity from the scandal, the Mistress Pinto, who is also a proud Army veteran, appeared collected and unfazed as she spoke about it. So y'all just didn't know. That's why I say research stuff before you start talking. This lady is a whole veteran of the Army, and she has a child. What's so exciting? He's a cop. I am a civilian. We got caught. It sucks, but this will pass, she said. Okay, so this is this lady right here. You guys said, looks like a little girl. Like I was telling you guys yesterday, some people look young, and especially depends on what depending on what they have on and the angle that a picture is taken in, it may make you look a little younger. Okay, and people who take pictures all the time knows this. You know, you can do a lot of things when you take pictures and film people on video and things like that. So this is her. Okay, y'all, when I become a bigger YouTuber, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be having people on my channel telling you firsthand about it, and that's on everything. I'm trying to do something right now, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it, you know, but that'll be a good thing if I can. Anyway, um, she said, I'm living my life. I have children. I'm sure, as you guys know, I have a 15-year-old autistic boy. His father was Caucasian. I guess I have a thing for Caucasians. So she letting you guys know that she likes white men. Okay. In my head, I have done nothing wrong. I'm going to continue living my life, doing what I'm doing. In my heart, in his heart, I know what I have done. I know that I have done nothing. He knows, Paula knows, I have done nothing wrong. God is my higher power. Paula had a much stronger words about the situation in a statement to the Post Wednesday evening. Okay, this is his wife right here. So clearly he likes black women. Okay, so that's his wife. The other lady is his mistress. Okay. Anyway, the wife says, she said, seems like Virginia has a mouthful to give about me when her husband left her dirty ass because she can't stop cheating and inserting herself into other people's business. She texted this, y'all. My husband used her for sex because she was easy. I never put our marriage out there because, like all marriages, we hit a rough patch. We get through everything at the end of the day. I'm sorry, y'all messed it up today, but sorry about that. In the 40-second video, Pinto in a uniform Marlette were seen kissing and engaging in some heavy petting next to his squad car as it was parked near a child field park next to Oxon Hill High School. They then climbed in the back together, where witnesses said they stayed there for 40 minutes. These people actually sat there and timed it before leaving separately, according to the Baltimore Banner. And so we already seen that video. I'm just going to show you a still shot from it. Okay, a second video has also since emerged that appeared to show Pinto sneaking into a Prince George's County police cruiser, which appeared to be Marlette, on a separate occasion. After Paula called out Pinto for home wrecking on Facebook, Pinto returned fire with a post of her own in which she accused the wife of cheating herself, but refused to comment further when pressed about the claims Wednesday. Thank you for coming in, Blood Dragon. I appreciate you. Okay, so this is Pinto. No, excuse me. This is his wife in Marlette and their kids going into their home. I think this was on maybe Tuesday or Wednesday or sometime around that. And the other little smaller pictures is of him and his, mistress. Okay. She also said, I'm not going to tell you that, come on. I can't tell, wait a minute, excuse me. She said, I'm not going to tell you that, come on. I can't tell that to you. There's no bad guy in all this. We are all the bad guys, I guess. That's what the mistress said. From what I read in the reports, allegedly in May, he got suspended for domestic violence. That should prove right there. Ding, 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 ding. Maybe something is not great in the relationship. Now, people will see that no marriage is perfect. He just happens to be a police officer. Marlette was briefly suspended in May and previously in 2016 after being indicted for child abuse after he allegedly allegedly spanked a girlfriend's 3-year-old son so much that the boy lost consciousness. Now, I was telling you guys about that last night. The Prince George's County Police Internal Affairs Division later ruled both of those allegations were unfounded. So they said it wasn't true. Okay, that's why he didn't get charged. Pinto said those incidents in the current scandal did not get in the way of her feelings for Marlette, but would not speculate about their future together. Of course, there are feelings. Of course. I'm not going to hide that. That's what the mistress said. Police acknowledged both videos in an update Wednesday, and then they reiterated that they were investigating Marlette. So it was 2 videos, okay? I know the officers' actions seen on these videos have sparked of a range of emotions in the community and put a negative spotlight on this agency and the many hardworking women and men who wear our uniform, said Chief Malik Aziz. I expect every officer to conduct themselves in a way that will not dishonor this agency or this county. I assure the residents of Prince George's County I take this matter extremely seriously. Okay, so I can't wait to see what's going to happen. But the thing about it, again, I'm gonna stress that I don't feel like when your husband or your girlfriend cheat, you should be confronting the people they cheated with. Okay, you need to confront your spouse or your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or whatever, because they are the ones that are cheating on you. Okay, I don't understand why people do that all the time. You don't confront the mistress. You confront your husband because clearly he has a real bad time of staying committed and faithful. They've been in a 2-year relationship allegedly, cheating. And then one thing I do have to say about the mistress, okay, I understand that she may be pissed too or whatever the case is, but she did know he's married, okay? That's the first thing. So honestly, I just feel like you shouldn't be talking to a married man, point blank. You know somebody's married, just leave them alone. There's too many single guys out here. Secondly, for her to get up here online and say all this stuff in an interview or wherever she said it at, but yet this man is at home with his wife is crazy to me. Why are you even talking about like you got you got everything good with him? He's still at home with his wife, paying all the bills, doing all of that. And you are the one that's looking stupid as well because you're just a side piece. He's still with his wife. He didn't divorce her. And then you guys been carrying on for like 2 years. So I don't know why she got up online or whatever talking about this bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have said anything. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. I'll be talking to, and she really can't say nothing to nobody, the girlfriend, because, the mistress, because she already knew that he was married. So therefore, she can just not say anything. Anyway, somebody said wait in the comment section and said he spanked his ex-girlfriend's son so hard that the boy lost consciousness and they brought him back onto the police force. Whoever hired him needs to be fired. Okay? And she said she don't care about his adulterous flings. He physically hurt a child. That should have made the news, not this sleazy event. And I say the same thing, but again, if you see a police cop hugging a woman at his car, okay, that's fine. But then you get into the back seat, and she does too, good and damn well, they're going to record that, and it's going to be a big news because they don't supposed to do this. This is why he's suspended. Okay? He's on duty. Secondly, you shouldn't be putting nobody in the back of the squad car anyway doing all of this. Anyway, Earl says straight trash. You're relegated to the back seat of a police car, and that's what you are proud of? That's embarrassing as hell. And he's right. That's the same thing I say. And and the thing about it, I mean, even if you was going to do all of this, at least both of them should have had enough common sense to go somewhere else isolated where nobody could see them. She had her own car, so get in your car and follow him and go somewhere else. That's stupid. What the hell is wrong with these people? And then it's at a kids park and by a high school or some type of school where kids attend. Shit. Somebody said, have you ever done it in the back seat? Not in the back seat of a damn police car while he's on duty, while people are filming at in front of a school in by a park where kids play. Are you crazy? You go somewhere isolated where there's no one at it, certainly if you're on duty. And then let's see, hold on. Somebody said he shouldn't even be a police officer. This is the you know what problem. How do you let this cowardly, low life bitch be a police after beating a 3-year-old unconscious? What the F is this demon filled world coming to? Just sick me. That's what Terry said from New York. Okay, so Tall said it should also show what the police force, internal affairs, DA are about letting this piece of you know what still have a chance at being a police officer, and he's still only suspended. They are all piece of you know what too. Okay, and that's straight up facts. So, like I said, I am going to stress that they said that those allegations were not true, was unfound. So that's why he was allowed to continue being a police officer or to be one. Okay, because they did say the child abuse allegations were not found to be, I guess, true or whatever the case is. Okay. Make a difference said the thing that bothered me the most was them getting into the back seat of the squad car right out in the open for everybody to see. That's what I'm saying. That's weird. I mean, go somewhere where you can be isolated, and certainly not at a park where kids are at in a high school, or a school is across the street and you got neighbors with their cell phones or people with their cell phones taking down videos and stuff. That's stupid. Anyway, TLC says she's warped in the head. Amazing how God does not come in until they are caught. Okay, right. And you didn't think about God when you were committing fornication and having this man participate in adulterous affair with you. You wasn't thinking about God. Just like this dude who did that to the little boy. He always wanted to mention God, but he wasn't thinking about God when he kidnapped that little boy and molested him and all of that stuff. Thank you so much, hon. And and murdered him. Okay, shit. Don't mention God when you are doing all these weird things, but you didn't listen to God telling you not to do these things. Melissa said, I love how all these hypocrites invoke God knows and he's my higher power and blah, 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 blah. What they are doing is the exact opposite of what is preached. In a one night stand versus ongoing, okay, one night stand would have probably been better since you could claim, ignorance, or you did not know he was married. But this trot snatched straight up admitted a 2-year long affair with this slimy pig. I feel sorry for her kids. Damn, have a mom like that and all the notoriety and bad press that comes with it. Parents, think before you act, because your kids also pay for your stupid mistakes. Okay. Kathy said he sounds like a piece of you know what. Okay, Natalie said not cool, especially while on duty, which I am assuming as he is in uniform and has the squad. Otherwise, it should be no one's business. Right. He messed up, like I said, when he did it while he's on duty, when he did not go to an isolated area and do it out in the public. I mean, damn, couldn't they go to her house or a hotel or somewhere where nobody would see them? And another thing too, come on now, he could have got in her car and went somewhere else. But I would have left my squad car there, okay? Because I wouldn't be out there with her anyway. That's on everything. Wednesday said you committed adultery, which is a sin against God. True, facts. And the thing about it, that's why I said don't bring God into this, because clearly neither one of them were thinking about God. Okay, when they was having sex back and forth for the last 2 years and doing everything else while he's married. Because even though she isn't the one that's still married, but she still knew that he is married. Okay, point blank. But I still say the wife don't need to talk to her. She need to talk to her cheating ass husband. And that's on everything. Okay, so Christina says she's a, you know what, point blank. You know what, HOE, point blank. I can't stand a home wrecker. Like they are They are some of the lowest of the low, and it should be illegal, especially when you know they are married. Shaking my head, she's trash, straight trash. There's a lot of trashy ass people. I'm telling you, some of these people be married, they be cheating. They don't give a dag on about their vows. They be doing the most. I mean, straight up married. What else this lady said? She said, "Go trash your own life and stay away from just say married man." Okay, if he isn't happy, then he needs to move on from his marriage. Right? If he needs to be with another woman, at least run that by your wife. If she's down, then great. But don't be cheating and doing all this other shit, sneaking around and want some trash side piece like you're cool because you look dumb. He's a disgrace to law enforcement. Wow, she said a lot, y'all. Somebody said you sound like something happened to you before. Look, lady, the woman isn't married in the relationship. The cop is. Um, there's plenty of shit out there, and if you decide to pick it up, then it's your fault. You got shit on your hands, not the poop. Okay, whatever. Okay, Josedon, whatever his name is, it doesn't matter. I mean, she was speaking facts. He shouldn't be cheating. He's married, point blank. At the same time, you know, if the woman knows that the person's married, she should not be talking to him. It's too many single men out here. Okay, now if she did not know he was married, that's one thing. But if she knew and she did know, then she is wrong too, point blank. Nani said he is the epitome, I'm sorry, of what not to have as a police officer. He actually could get fired for unethical behavior, considering the charges that were brought against him. I love my Leos, but one bad apple in the bunch spoils them all. So he must be a Leo, because I don't know. Okay, so Marcia says fornication is a sin. God does not seem to matter to her. She got that right. That's why I said, you know, she's not committing adultery, but she was committing fornication, and he is definitely committing adultery, and that's just on everything. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. So Blanche said, while there's so much of this story that's FUP, I don't know what that is. I wouldn't know where to start. We got at least one slut, unless he paid her. Got a child. I'm sorry. Wait. We got at least one slut, unless he paid her. Got a child abuser, maybe even a woman beater or women beater, cheating, and everyone thinks it's not their fault. It's everybody's else. Okay, it's both of their faults, actually. Okay, he should not have a job as an officer to begin with. This here should have not happened because F his record, dang it. And why am I not surprised that she was in the army? Wait, in the army. I'm sorry, y'all. I know not all women who join are WHRES, but there's a lot of them in there. I'm sorry, y'all. This is funny. Man. Okay, somebody else said big facts. So let me ask you guys that's been in the military. Okay, so straight up females. Are there Indian? Are there a lot of oars in the army? For real. Anyway, Deb said he will leave you behind. He need his home security blanket now. So unless wifey kicks him out, you are the one that's out. That's what I just said. I don't know why these mistress and side bitches, excuse my language, be talking about these dudes they be cheating with, and these dudes don't even go to them, especially a married man. They stay with their wives. Even some dudes who be dating chicks long term and things like that. They cheat and they still be with their girlfriends. So you mistress and you side BITCHESs, y'all stupid as ever, okay? And that's on everything, okay? Because I would never want to share a dude, okay? Ever. And I would not play side to any chick unless I don't know it. And then when I find out, he's history. Okay. Brandy said, this is not our business. Brandy, they made it your business. Okay, when they was out in front of the public engaging in sexual conduct. So they made it everybody's business, especially when he has on a uniform. You crazy ass girl. Anyway, she said, I'm more concerned with the cop. And never mind that left a firearm unsecured leading up to his 4-year-old son shooting his younger son. What? Your story is stirring the pot. Please stop. I don't know what this brand is talking about. Okay. We're not talking about all these other cases. It is so many different horror stories and missing people cases and murder and assault and theft and more things that may be a little bit more important. However, since he was out there in his patrol car engaging in sexual conduct with a lady, that's why it's news. Okay. He was on the clock, dumbass lady. He was on the clock. So therefore, it's going to be everybody's on everybody's mind because he should never have been out there in the first place with this lady. If you want to do some crazy stuff, you sneak and do it. You get behind closed doors. You go somewhere where it's isolated, not out in the daggone public across from a school in a children's park where people can see you and using their cell phones. That is stupid. Everything that's happening right now, they ask for it for being so daggone dumb. Who does these things? I'm not even a police officer. And just say if I want to do an entanglement in the car, I'm not going to be doing it in the park with kids, all right? And where a school is across the street and where people can possibly be putting me on camera and putting me on TikTok or something like that. Are you stupid? And certainly if I'm on duty, okay? When I used to, in Cleveland, when I was younger, I had a job, right? Of course I had a job, but I worked in the cancer research lab, all right? And I met this dude there, right? Me and him started talking. Do you think, now we didn't do no weird stuff, but he did kiss me at work. But do you think he's going to kiss me in front of where everybody else can see us on camera and things like that? Then I would have got in trouble. And so would he. Are you fucking stupid? Y'all, stop making excuses for these people. Stop not living in reality. Reality is like this. If you do something in public to make it everybody's business, doing something that you shouldn't do, to make it everybody's business, it's going to be everybody's business. Okay? It's going to be everybody's business. And that means people can say whatever they feel like they want to say because you should have never been out there in the first place. And that's on everything. Okay? And if you don't want to know about it, then don't read the article. Don't watch the news report on it. When it comes on, turn this shit off. Turn the channel. Okay, somebody else said his wife is ugly anyways. I would have cheated too. Okay. People are in this comment section. Wow, yes. I see why you didn't put your name up there, okay? You live in Bel Air. What is this, Maryland or whatever the case is? Okay. But you know what? Sometimes men cheat on good-looking women. So, sometimes it's not all about the looks. It's about other things, The person can have a better personality, maybe better in bed, could be doing more things. There's so many things that plays in the role, into the role of why someone cheats besides somebody looking better, okay? People have cheated. Look, Jay-Z allegedly cheated on Beyonce. Beyonce is fine, look good, everything. Holly Berry was cheated on. She's fine. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think, that matters to some people because sometimes people find people and they find other qualities in them that their spouse don't have. And they can be ugly as hell. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't understand when guys cheat with people who are a piece of shit, trashy whores and sluts and just lesser for real. Okay, don't got a job, living off a government assistance, ain't doing shit with their lives, got a bunch of kids. I don't understand why dudes or women do this type of stuff and got, a package at home. Because then, you just got to wonder, why would somebody, if you're going to cheat, you're supposed to basically go forward, not go down. But as far as the looks thing, people look at more stuff than just looks, okay? Point blank. Okay, so Living My Best Life said, well, since they all know about each other now, shouldn't they just enter into a poly whatever relationship and keep this off of social media? Because the wife is also an alleged cheater. Wow. Yeah, we did read that allegedly. Okay, then everyone wins, but him because he shouldn't have done this because he's an officer. Okay, and they keep on talking about him beating this child, but like they said, they did not find evidence of that for real, I guess. Or either they, pushed it underneath the rug or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just don't ever, we would never know. Somebody said the woman is an adulterer, so is the man. I know the man is accused of committing adultery. I don't know about the other thing. I have to look that up to see. I don't know for sure. But I just know the man is an adulterer. He's committing adultery, and she is fornicating. But I'm sure because she knew that he's married. If you want to look, like with the Bible stuff, I'm sure she would still be getting in trouble too because she knows that he's married, right? And so she's basically, what can I say? She didn't resist him. So it's almost like, I wouldn't say she trapped him into this or anything, but I'm just saying she knew of him being married. So she's going to be in trouble just like he will. Plus, she's committing fornication at the same time, like a lot of other people do. They commit fornication. Like if this person who just said that is not married and they are having sex without being married, so they are doing a sin too because they're committing fornication. Sins against your body is different than other type of sins. Okay, point blank. Tina said two wrongs don't make it right, and that's correct. Somebody says she looks like she sleep with married men and don't have any remorse. Well, she did say she likes Caucasian men. Skippy, would you? Y'all, I'm sitting there, I'm crazy. I'm reading these comments. Oh, Marlita said, wife, get out of this poisoning situation because he is a true piece of crap. He wears a cop uniform only to express his insecurities, certainly not to uphold standards for being a great husband or officer of the law. This man has broken major codes. Please don't allow him to break you down, wifey. Let that stink go. Hold on for a minute. Y'all should have. Sorry about that, y'all. I give him some math, right? Integers, right? He come telling me to stop. The site stopped him at 10, so he had to stop doing his work. And then I asked him, I said, did you look at the videos to show you how to do it, and so you can know how to do it? He said yes. But he did all of this work really quick. So I told him he better know how to do these when I give him a little quiz because I'm going to make him do it again. So I just found this new site too that I'm going to pay for too. And it gives him complete math help and all of that. I'm going to use that. The name of the site, in case you have a child and they need help with math, the name of the site is, I'm going to tell y'all what the name of the site is. Hold on for a second. The name of the site is, hold on. I got to go to it if you guys can still hear me. It's called Study Pug. Okay, Study Pug will assist your children with their math, with it from high school, from elementary to high school to college. If they are having problems with math, it'll be like what do you call those people? Y'all cannot think today. Tutor. They would be like a tutor for your child, okay, for a monthly price. All right, that's cheaper than actually hiring a tutor. And then they also give you the math work for that. I think they also give you the math work for the age level and things like that, the grade level and stuff. So I'm gonna pay for that because he think he's slick. So the site I was using stopped him from doing his math. Only let him do 10 questions, unless I pay the membership. But I don't want that site anymore because what I was just doing is basically a review of his 8th grade math and get him ready for the 9th grade math. That's what I was doing. So I don't want to pay for that. So like I said, I'm gonna go to Pug, see what they about, and do their thing. And what I see is that they have a special tutor that can help your child 101 with math that they don't understand, as well as the regular curriculum and everything. So I'm just telling you guys, you can check that out. Pug. Did I say Pug? What did I say it was called? I forgot what it was called already. Y'all, I'm not thinking clearly this morning. Here you go. I must be still sleepy. I only got like 4 hours of sleep, so that's probably what it is. Hold on. It's Study Pug. Okay. It's help and practice for math, calculus, and all that type of math, algebra, all of it. Okay. So if your child needs help with their math, you can go to Study Pug. I think I said that. Okay. Study Pug. PUG. All right. And it'll help your child, for a little fee, obviously. I don't know how much it is. They give you a 30-day or a 10-day free trial or 7-day free trial. And then after that, it's probably like $19 a month or $29.99 or something like that. And I think it's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? And then they can do one-on-one tutoring. So they, got the little board online and everything, and they go over the problems with your child and all of that. That's pretty good. Okay. So I just want to tell you guys that. So anyway, this is the last comment. Robin said, well, if he cheats on his wife, what he don't know is Mistress will cheat on him. Karma is his justice. Also, beating a child just shows he thinks he can do anything he wants. LOL. Now wife has proof of his adultery and will win her divorce. Just saying to the wife, hit him in the pocketbook. Laugh aloud. That hurt more than anything. I honestly agree with him. I said that myself before. I said, I don't know why people, men especially, when a woman cheat on them, they be so hurt, even when they asses be cheating. They just like lose their mind when the wife or girlfriend cheats, but they are cheater too. So if they're not a cheater though, and they're married legally, I'm not, listen, I wouldn't get myself in trouble or let myself lose control or even go be depressed. I'm telling you, I don't know if I can deal with a cheater. So I'm just gonna take her ass and divorce her ass, and she is not gonna get shit because the judge frowns on that. He really does. Cheating, they frown on that. She won't even get no type of what you call it, alimony. Just child support if she gets to keep custody or whatever with the kids. Because even as sometimes they take them kids too, because they really frown upon that cheating. So with this wife, she got, she can do a lot of things unless she was caught cheating. He's gonna have to pay. If she takes him to court, he'll be paying alimony, just all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So instead of doing violence and going crazy and getting all sad, you want to kill yourself, all this other weird shit, you got to start thinking, okay, who wants to be with a cheater anyway? If a person cannot stay faithful to you, why do you want them? Okay? I wouldn't even want a dude to kiss me if he's kissing on another woman. Certainly if he's doing all this other stuff, and they be doing the most with these women and men. So I wouldn't even want that person. Just, you got to think about everything that he or she could be doing with the other person. Why would you even subject yourself to taking this person back? Shit, that's gross when you think about it. Damn, he kissing on another chick, and then he want to kiss all on you, or she kissing on a man, and then she coming home want to kiss on you. Please, you can be by yourself. All right, you can be by yourself and get somebody that really appreciates you. And then these people lie so well. Some of these men and women, like I said, I just couldn't put up with it, y'all. They're going to be history. You know what I'm saying? Because I do value myself, so no, I can't do it. So, and I'm definitely not going to get in trouble, fucking around with no cheating ass dude or spouse. And that's on everything. Your whole life will be taken just like this. If you go out here and you do something crazy to your ex, not your ex, to your girlfriend or your wife or your boyfriend or your husband over some stupid ass piece of crap person who don't even value enough to stay faithful or value enough to let you know they can't stay faithful or they want somebody else. Because at least you can have enough common sense to say these things, because sometimes some of these women, especially some of these women, will let you do all of that. So I don't know why people play these games. And that's why you always find these cases where somebody is getting killed over foolishness. Jesse said this is funny as fuck. I wonder why Jesse think this is funny. But anyway, when I get some more updates on that case, I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some more drama because I know that Mistress is not gonna stop talking, and the wife is not going to stop talking to her. It's a damn shame though. That this lady, and this Mistress is not ugly. I don't know, why she feel like she has to go out to a married man. You know what I'm saying? And contrary to what the other person said, the wife isn't ugly. She okay, but she's not ugly. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why. I just don't know why these people put up with all this foolishness, and that's on everything. And I don't know why he likes to cheat. So there you go. Now the next update I'm going to give you guys is regarding the missing Netflix engineer. All right. Let me get that story real quick, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. see, where is he at? The Netflix engineer. Okay, so anyway, I do have an update. You guys probably already know. I don't know. Anyway, this is according to KRON 4 News. Let me get some water, guys, real quick. Hold on for a second. Hold on for 1 second. Okay, so the missing Netflix engineer was found dead near Golden Gate Bridge. Okay, this is a picture of him, his missing person flyer. This is some sad news regarding this young man. Okay, so anyway, a Netflix engineer who was reported missing last month has been found deceased, according to the Marin County Sheriff's Office. The Marin County Sheriff's Office Coroner Division was contacted by the California Highway Patrol last Tuesday, August the 29th, at around 11:41 a.m. on a report of an unconscious, unresponsive person in the water of the San Francisco Bay. Okay, the body was spotted northeast of the Golden Gate Bridge by a passing boat, according to the sheriff's office. The U.S. Coast Guard was notified and responded to the area and located a lifeless male floating in the bay. The subject was recovered from the water and taken to Station Golden Gate in Sausalito, where paramedics pronounced him deceased. No resuscitation was provided due to the subject's physiologic condition, police said. Y'all got to excuse these little bloopers, okay? I told you that before. Okay. At the time of death, the subject remains were identifiable due to decomposition, exposure to the water, and depredation, if I said that right. An investigation was completed by coroner staff, the San Jose Police Department, CHP Marine Office, Department of Justice, Missing and Unidentified Persons Section, and the Golden Gate Bridge Authority. Okay. The subject was positively identified on Thursday, August 31st, as Johannes Stephanus Kincaid, 22, of San Jose. Next of kin were notified of his discovery in passing. The cause of death was determined to be blunt impact injuries, with drowning as a significant contributing condition. Okay. Anyway, Kincaid was a recent graduate of Cornell University who had just been hired as a software engineer by Netflix when he went missing on August the 14th after getting into a Uber in San Jose. He was last seen in San Francisco. Some of his belongings were discovered near the Golden Gate Bridge several days after his disappearance. If you or someone you know is struggling or in crisis, help is available. Call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org. Okay. Anyway, they're thinking that he committed suicide, right? But I'm trying to figure out, I mean, people can get, I guess, depressed all of a sudden and do all of this. But I honestly don't believe he committed suicide, y'all. I just don't. Why would he commit suicide when he just got this career? He just graduated from Cornell, which is a very, very, very prestigious school. I don't know. Maybe he had personal problems because we would never know this. But I still say something sounds weird. Okay, so they said blunt injury. Now he could have hit his head on something, but they said the blunt injury was first, right? And then he drowned. So did somebody hit him in the head and then throw him in the bay? Or did he hit his head and fall into it? I don't know. It just sounds very, very suspicious. But then again, okay, so his stuff was found there though, because they didn't take anything. But if somebody wanted him dead, they would leave that there anyway. So you would think that he committed suicide, right? So this is very suspicious. Like I just said, I don't believe he committed suicide. I just don't. Let's see. Some of these people said in the comments says this. This doesn't make sense to graduate from Cornell, get a job at Netflix, then just kill yourself right after you get hired. This is suspect, and they better do a full investigation. And I agree, this don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? Morgan said the same thing, not buying the story. Go back and reference the original story from the brother. If you can't find it, he said he was meeting someone and he felt like he was being targeted. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like to me somebody hit him with a blunt object and then threw him in that water. For real, for real. And left everything else there so people would think, the police would think that he killed himself. Anyway, Ashley said the Uber driver should come up for it because how they find his backpack with 2 laptops and his cell phone with other belongings by the bridge. At the end of the story, they said if you have mental problems, get help. So it's obvious he had a mental breakdown. Maybe. Because they just said that at the end of the story because just from what they see, they just think it could be a possible suicide. But that's why they are still investigating because they don't know for sure. They're still trying to figure that out. Somebody else said it was another story like this after an Uber driver to Gigi Golden Gate Bridge, where belongings were found for the girl that disappeared into the fall. Her body hasn't been found yet. I never heard of that before. I'm gonna have to look that up and talk about that because I ain't never heard of that before. So I had to screenshot that so I can look it up. Okay, let's see. Somebody Edward said, whoever think it was suicide is dumb as FUCK. Why the FUCK would he kill himself? He just got here from Ethiopia a few months ago to start a good job. Kiki said he may be Ethiopian, but he came from New York. Okay. Okay, Edward said it doesn't matter. He was murdered. Okay, Kiki said you're right. Okay. Anyway, Denny said this is so sad. Was really hoping they found him alive. Okay, so TTN said he was killed because if investigators can't rule it a suicide off the bat, then it ain't one. This is going to take more time to investigate, but most likely the killer is already hiding in some broke down car or tent. I believe that somebody killed him. I just really do. That it just does not sound right. Why would he be killing himself? First of all, why would he be depressed? He could have been, I don't know. But I'm just saying, why would he be? He just graduated from Cornell. He just landed his favorite job that he wanted at Netflix as an engineer. Young. I don't see it. I mean, I just don't see it. I can't remember everything his parents said, but I don't recall seeing anything that says that he was suffering from depression. I'm not sure though, because this was a couple of weeks ago when I was talking about this case. But I mean, it just sounds weird. And then they said that he had blunt injuries right before. I guess they can tell the blunt injuries was there before he drowned, but he could have hit his head before he actually drowned. You know what I'm saying? In something that was in the water or whatever the case is. So we just don't know. So that is why they are investigating it. Now, somebody else said great intro into a documentary on Netflix. But damn, bro, jumping off the bridge. Now, if he did jump off a bridge, just say he did that, then he could have hit his head before hitting the water, if he actually did. Who's to say somebody to make him jump off the bridge? You see what I'm saying? Even if he did jump off the bridge, somebody could have made him do that, you know? And then if he did jump off the bridge, they say they found his stuff underneath the bridge or something. I think they said that. So how would the stuff get down there? Did he leave it down there and then go up on top of the bridge and jump off? I don't know. Like I said, I don't believe it's a suicide, y'all. I just don't. Raquel said, I'm not sure where suicide comes in. The article mentioned blunt force trauma to his head. He was killed. My thoughts are with his family. I say the same thing. It said he was hit with something blunt force trauma right before he drowned. Again, but if he jumped off the bridge or if he jumped in the water and hit his head, then he could have hit his head on something before he hit the water. But I don't know, y'all. I think this is very suspicious. What's up with the Uber driver? Did they question him? I don't see any interviews on him. So what's up with that? You see what I'm saying? Somebody else said, I knew when I first read that he was missing that he jumped. Okay, well, like I said, they are still investigating. So let's wait until they get through with their investigation to just make our, that like we know exactly what happened. He could have got killed, and the person could have did all of this, or he could have been depressed. People do be depressed at times. You don't know it. You know, it's crazy, but I still say this sounds very suspicious. Um, Mean says suicides happen every day in every way. My advice is to not stress out about every little thing and practice impulse control. Rest in peace and condolences to his family. That's some good advice. Mean SF. But anyway, my condolences and prayers are expressed out to his family, friends, and his mom, parents, and things like that. That's a sad situation. Hopefully, they get to the bottom of this. May he rest in peace. It's sad, hopefully, he did not commit suicide because it's sad when people feel like they need to take their lives to escape from whatever pressures or stresses that is happening to them at that moment. For me, I just feel like when you are, depressed or you contemplate suicide, you need to talk to someone that you can trust. Even if you do have to call like a hotline or something like that and talk to a stranger, you just need to talk to somebody because suicide is not the answer. Okay. And you can get help. You can get through the situation. I told you guys before I have a couple of people, in that type of position, including myself, when I was younger and stuff, like a kid. So, I mean, you can be helped. You know what I'm saying? You can be helped. And that's on everything. Okay. Everybody don't have to have a degree in psychology or anything like that to be able to help you. Some people are blessed with those type of skills, like myself. Okay. I did take psychology, I'm not gonna lie, in college. I really did. But I still was blessed with the ability to be able to talk to people when they are sad or depressed or contemplating suicide. Okay, so you definitely need to talk to somebody you can trust, who understands, who is not going to be talking about you and putting you down and try to make you go commit suicide. Shit, because of what they say. You need to talk to somebody that's compassionate, somebody who can definitely help you with it, that'll help you find the resources you need, other outlets to help you with your depression and suicidal thoughts, and be there when you need them. That's the type of person you need. And you need to focus on other things, because it's not the end of the world because you lost your job or you're stressed out or because your parents are forcing you to take a position that you don't want. Listen, when you're grown, speak up. Even if your parents do be hurt, let them know you don't want to do this job. You don't want to do this. Okay? Let them know because honestly, it's really your life. You know what I'm saying? So you need to talk to your parents, let them know how you feel, how it's making you feel, and hopefully they can understand. And maybe you guys can get together and figure out something else that you can do. Like I did with my girls. They didn't want to go, well, my other daughter didn't want to go to college immediately. So I was like, okay, you can take a year or two off. But I hope you do make the choice to go to college, even if you pick a junior college at first to see if you like it. And then if you like it, then you can go ahead and move on to the 4 year. Just let them know that you are going to go to a 4 year college. You don't have to do it if you change your mind. And they did exactly what I told them to do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't push them into going to college immediately because my other kids went to college and things like that. It's like I'm not going to push them into getting all of their degrees. If they want to get them, that'll be good. But they don't have to copy out their older siblings or anything. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want to get a bachelor. Some people want to get a master's. Some people want a doctoral degree. Some kids just don't want to go to school, college. So parents lighten up on your kids, man. I'm telling you. You don't have to be like doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Damn, just running their entire lives when they are grown. This is why I moved to Atlanta. Because you know what? My mom was doing that. So yeah. So we got to start, not putting added stress on our children, even young children, y'all. Come on now. Okay? A lot of young kids be doing that too, commit suicide. And for heaven's sakes, if you have a friend that needs someone to talk to, even if you can't really help them, just try to talk to them, try to help them figure out what they need to do to ease their minds, to ease their stresses and troubles and things like that. When people know they can talk to you about almost anything, a lot of times they will come and talk to you. And that's on everything. And I'm not just telling you guys this because I just told you I had to help a couple people with this. Some, people who are close to me and some people that I just met. Okay. And that's on everything. It's all about showing compassion, care, and understanding, and actually trying to offer people help. Drugs, alcohol do not mask. Excuse me. Drugs and alcohols do not solve any situations. Okay, all it does is mask. That's it. Once that alcohol wears off, the drugs wear off, you still got the same problems, and that's on everything. So it's up to you to figure out what you need to do versus just trying to kill yourself. Okay, because if you do believe in the Bible, it's just not a good thing, okay? And that's on everything. And even if you don't believe in the Bible, it's still not a good thing. And again, my condolences and prayers are expressed out to this young man's parents, his other family members, and his friends. May he rest in peace. Sad, sad situation. And I hope they do find out exactly what happened to this guy. All right, guys. Now we're going to go into, I think, this final story. I got a couple minutes. We're going to do this one real quick. And it is the update on this lady who was hit in the head with a brick. Not in the head, but in the face. Okay. And I'm going to stress this. She slapped a man. I'm always put that there. No, she should not be hitting a man or anybody first. Keep your hands to yourself. I said that yesterday many times. I said it with Wes Adams again, and I'm going to say it again now. Okay. Keep your hands to yourself, and you can eliminate a lot of problems. However, that wasn't the case. Okay. And I still say that you don't come to a slap fight with a brick, okay? And that's just on everything. And if any files get charged, if any charges get filed, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be just like a simple assault thing, okay? Because you can't pick up something like a brick, you know what I'm saying? Saying that you just slap on her back with it because she slapped you in the face. Because when you use a brick, you can actually kill someone, okay? You can cause great bodily harm with a brick, okay? That's crazy. If anything, you should have just slapped her back, and not a slap when you're going to knock her down either. It's a straight-handed, simple slap back if you needed to do this. Me, I would have just walked away, called the police, and let them deal with it, because I'm not getting myself in trouble for no chick, no man, nobody, unless it's self-defense. I say that all the time to you guys. I'm telling you the truth. I value my freedom and my life and everything that I can do, so I don't got time for all that bull crap. So anyway, I guess people were running around saying this lady is other than African American or black or whatever title you give yourself out here in this world. Okay. So anyway, here we go. So I took a couple of videos off of TikTok where it was clarified exactly. Wait, hold on. I got my friend up here. Hold on. I clicked the wrong video. Where it was clarified that she is African American, just so you guys can know, and that it is in Texas. All right. I don't know why you people are running around here saying that she's in a foreign country. Okay. I clearly told you yesterday, according to the news article that I was reading, that Houston, Texas police are looking into this matter, and they could possibly file charges. We don't know yet. So if you're in a different country, Houston, Texas police is not trying to do anything. Okay. That country's legal system would take over that. Okay, and then all you people telling me and saying that certain African people or whatever the case is, they will allow this to happen. That's not true. Okay, maybe some, but not all. I know many people in different countries in Africa, and everybody who knows about this story that's African may say something different. Okay, as a matter of fact, in some countries, if a dude take a brick to a woman's face, even if she did slap him, they're going to do some street justice to him. I have seen videos of these type of things. I told you guys before, I have a couple African friends, but one in particular sends me these gory videos, which I don't ask him to. But he was sending me videos showing me how they do over there. To let people know, y'all be talking about stuff going on here, please. Street justice be happening over there for real, for real. I have seen women who cheat on their husbands. It is not handled like it's handled over here. Even men who cheat. Sometimes they get the house mom to whip the woman's butt with like a belt. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes the husband beats the woman's behind. When the dude cheat and they find out, sometimes he gets his butt beaten by the men. And sometimes the women join in. Okay? So like I said, Certain countries and certain people in different countries of Africa is not going to stand by this dude using a brick, regardless if she slapped him or not. They're just not. You just can't come to, listen, again, you can't come to a hand fight from a woman and you're a man with a brick. You know, good and dead going well, she can't slap you down. That little bitty slap was nothing. But his pride and ego was damaged more than anything. Okay, he couldn't control his temper either. So he picked up the brick and did it. And I'ma still say, I don't care what pranks this lady does or whatever else she does. Listen, dudes, you could have stopped the daggone fight from even happening, the altercation. Because as soon as she was walking up to smack the man, you should have intervened then and stopped her ass. And then say if she would have got away with slapping him, you should have separated her ass right then and there and definitely grabbed the dude. When I got into that altercation with this dude and his wife, and I was never even talking to him in the first place, the lady, just felt like she had some type of on a high horse, felt like nobody can turn down her child to play with. Nobody wants to play with a sick child, and she wanted to act all stupid. Then her husband joins in. When he said he was going to kick me, I defended myself and let him know what was up. But you know who else came over there? The men. The white men came over there and stopped the white dude. And that's the way it's supposed to be, black men. You should to intervene. You should have intervened, point blank. Okay, it doesn't matter that she would have then slapped him. You know, you guys been slapped before by a chick. Stop her ass. You knew she was going to do something, and just say if you didn't know she was going to do something, and she did it, you should have still grabbed him before he even picked up the brick and told him to calm down, took him away. And somebody out there could have called the police. Y'all, like I said before, y'all quick to say you don't want to call the police, but yet the same police will come and take your ass to jail for doing something like that to her. How stupid is that? Class 101. If you don't like calling the police, then damn it, don't do anything to get yourself dealing with the police for a long, long time. And that's on everything. Now let me show you guys about this again. Okay, hold on. I know everybody's seen the video, so I'm not showing that video again. But what I am going to show you after I bypass this dude. Hold on, let me stop this real quick. I already bypassed him, so I'm going to show you where somebody said, because somebody said she was Somali. Okay, and then another commenter said, hold on, let me let this guy. Okay, hold on. Another comment came in that said they were not Somali. The guys were African American, and we don't know the race of the guy who hit her. Now, the guy who hit her, I mean, he sound like he could be um, have a accent, but I don't know exactly what type of accent it is because in the country, on the continent of Africa, you have so many different people speak so many different languages. Like in one country alone, you got so many different languages and so many accents. So I don't know, but I'm gonna let you guys hear this video. What she said. The person who posted said, "This is how African Americans sound in Houston." I never been to Houston. I lived in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. They sound basically still like regular black people. The only place that I have moved to, like out here, where African Americans can sound white, they sound different out here. It's only here that I have heard, some African American people or people who look black, they just sound different. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about Houston, but I'm gonna let you guys see this video. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Faced with a brick and all these black men just watch and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man he hit me, grabbed a rock and he hit me in my face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watch. You don't see that shit? You don't see that? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? All y'all. Okay, so this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch. And you know what, y'all? I'm sorry. I don't give a crap. That's crazy as hell for all these dudes to be standing there, watching. It doesn't matter that she slapped him with her hand. It's just a hand. She didn't take out any other weapon. I would have stopped her ass, okay, point blank. And I certainly would have tried to stop him from doing anything back. Because even though she shouldn't have hit him and she hit him first, allegedly, I still say he being the man, you got that practice some self control. I thought you guys were the leaders, the head. Well, then act like it in all situations. In all situations. And it's not about a woman. And you look, I'm tired of this too. Every time something happens where a black woman do something, it's not because she tried to be a man. Okay? You wasn't there. You don't know what he said to her. No, it does not mean that she goes up and slap him. But you don't know exactly what went on. This is not the entire everything that happened there. That's why I'm gonna try to get her, if I can, on my channel to come and tell y'all what happened. I wish I can get the dude up here. Well, I know if I was a big ass YouTuber, I would definitely get him up here. Because I want to I want to hear all sides of the story. Not just from her, not just from him. I want to hear both sides of the story. What exactly happened? What did he say? What else happened? And everything like that. I don't even think she was sloppy drunk or anything. She may have been drinking, but I don't think she was sloppy drunk or anything. I just don't. Anyway, they still saying that she is straight up African American. This is the way Houston people talk. Like I said, I never lived in Houston, so I don't know. Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas blacks sound like any other black people to me. So I don't know about all that. The only place that I have ever lived where people sound different, black people sound different, is out here in Cali. Okay, and that's on everything. Okay, let me see the next one I got. Hold on. So then the next video, because I want to play no music on here. Now I think this one has music. Wait, hold on. Hold on. The heck do I have? Okay, that's something else. Hold on. Wait, yeah, I got Sierra and Chris Brown, because they did some new steps to That's How We Roll, and there's some easy steps that I can do. So I had to save the video so I can practice and hopefully do it right. So that's what you just heard. Let's see. Okay, that's the same video. Let me go to the next one. Damn, it's going to everything. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, this. Y'all, let me show you. Before I'll show y'all this in a minute because I'll be messing up stories like that. Hold on. I'm trying to find. Okay, that's Chris Brown and Sierra. Hold on. Okay, that may be the only, but I thought I had another one though. Let me see if this is it. Okay, so here we go. So this is out of their own mouths about Somalian people. Because somebody said Somalian people are black too. What the F is up with all y'all trying to separate us? So somebody recorded a Somalian talking about what they consider themselves as. So listen. Hold on for a minute. Let me get this on real quick. Okay, hold on. Okay, so listen. Wait, I got the damn sound down, y'all.
Most Somalis will not identify themselves as black.
I'd be like, I know black, I know black, I know black.
What they will, however, identify themselves as is Somali.
Cancel that bitch. I'll buy it. Somali gang, or maybe another Muslim man. We'll never tolerate that. If we see the sister being abused, well, now we're gonna get back revenge. We're gonna make sure justice is served, huh? This we have to understand. Those in America, they don't respect the woman.
See?
What did you say, nigga? Look at all the songs that they do, huh? They disrespect, they call the B word, F word. Somali, we get naharis, kalgaal. We respect our women.
Clear a few things up. No Somali will ever identify themselves as white. Most Somalis will not identify themselves as black.
I'd be like, I know black, I know black, I know black.
What they will, however, identify themselves as is Somali.
Cancel that bitch. I'll buy it. Somali gang, or maybe another Muslim man. We'll never tolerate that. If we see the sister being abused, well, now we're gonna get back revenge. We're gonna make sure justice is served, huh? This we have to understand. Those in America, they don't respect the woman.
Now y'all just heard that. So when y'all get up here and talking about what Africans and all these other people do, you can't speak for everybody. Yes, some African people disrespect women too. Okay, but for the most part, because I know people who live in different countries of Africa. Okay, I've been knowing them for 5, 6, 7, 8 years. and they have showed me so much. I suppose I had visited a couple of friends, but then CB came around. I couldn't do it. Okay, but they have shown me so much. It's like I've been there. I can tell you about so much stuff about it. It's ridiculous. And I'm gonna tell you straight up. I did see a couple of African men beat the crap out of, the African wives because they were cheating. But for the most part, if this dude was over there and he picked up a brick, they would get his ass. And that's on everything. Okay? Because you don't pick up a brick to a slap fight, a slap of a woman. Even if he would have just slapped her back, not a hard like you slapping a dude, but just a straight up slap. I think that would have been held different than actually picking up a brick. Because a brick, listen, when somebody pick up a brick, they're basically trying to put real harm on you. They're trying to basically kill you, point blank. Because why would you be picking up a brick? If I pick up a big ass brick or whatever the case is, I'm trying to do some damage, some real damage. And people talking about that's what she get. But the thing about it is this. What if she would have been like some women, went back and got a weapon, right? And started shooting. And other people who didn't have anything to do with this got killed. Even kids could have been walking by. So no, violence is never the solution to something simple as this that could have been handled. Nobody did what they should have done. Okay, she shouldn't have slapped him in the first place. I don't give a damn going about all these pranks she does. You got men out there that does pranks. Y'all act like y'all ain't never seen men do pranks where they pretend like they robbing people, where they pretend like they about to hit people, but you ain't saying nothing about that. You want to talk about this woman going around slapping other people? If these people let her slap them and don't file charges, that's on them. That don't got nothing to do with what happened the other day. Okay? Period. Because again, y'all know if y'all sisters, wives, whatever, came back home and told you and showed you, called you from the hospital, and because some man hit them with a brick because she slapped them, good and daggone well, you would have a problem with that. You would. And I don't have to be a man to say what I think a man should do either. Just like you don't have to be a woman to say what a woman should do. People talking about you ain't a man, you can't say that. Well, you're not a woman. You can't say what this woman, how this woman felt and what she should have done. Okay? But in reality, we can say these things because besides that, we are all human. Okay? So in my opinion, none of this should have happened. Okay? Period. I don't give, and then people say, look at what people got on. Who gives a crap? Because a woman wear revealing clothing or tight clothing, it doesn't mean you men have to go out here and start talking to her or that she wants you to talk to them. Okay? You can look all you want to, but certain things you shouldn't be doing. That don't give you damn excuse to do something. Okay? When I see a man outside out here in Cali, because they be out here too, y'all ain't gonna lie. When I see a dude out here jogging and he have his shirt off looking all good, his body looking good, so that means I go up there and ask him for his number and get mad and start calling him names and shit? Or does that mean I grab him and physically assault him or RAPE him? No. There's no excuse. You guys act like you don't got no control. You done seen many chests. You done seen many butts. Okay, of all different sizes and shapes. Please have some damn control up in that head on top and the head down below. There's many women out here. If you give me your number, if you ask a woman for a phone number and she don't want to give it to you, then move on. Your pride and all this shit and your ego is hurt. That's why you can react. And if a woman slap you, just a simple slap, I'm not telling you to take that. You can grab her hand too. And in some cases, some people may need to be slapped back. I don't condone violence, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't slap a woman back. I just wouldn't. If anything, I'm going to be walking away and tell this big to get out my face and probably calling the police and have her ass arrested for assault. And I guarantee you, she's going to learn from that. Because, people don't like the police being called on them. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, you can't be doing shit to make the police be called on you. I'm not going to sit up here and risk getting myself in trouble because I'm pissed because you slapped me. And I'm going to pick up a brick. Out of everything that you could have chose, you chose a brick. You couldn't just do it back with your hand and do a slap like that back. You had to pick up a whole brick and then slap her upside the face with the damn brick and then cause that big concussion and the swelling and all that. Now, I can't wait to see if Houston, Texas police is going to file charges. Now, I do see charges may be filed on both of them. I don't know for sure yet because you can't be hitting people first either. It depends on it doesn't really depend on what he said, because you can almost say anything you want to and still don't tell you to hit people, okay? Because the law is different, okay? People can say whatever they want to unless they threatening to do something to you. And even then, as long as they didn't do it, unless they go back and get a weapon or something like that, I don't know about that. Because when he threatened you with his mouth, you can easily walk away and call the police. So I still say the slap thing should have never happened. Okay. But at the same time, that brick episode definitely shouldn't have happened. Why y'all think so many people donated to her so fast? Because that's not right. I don't care what you men are talking about, and some of y'all silly little women. Some of y'all be the same ones who sit up there and condone y'all men beating y'all ass. Okay? Shit, like you ain't never been slapped by a woman. A lot of people have been slapped by a woman. A lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I've been slapped by a woman. My mom, shit. Please. I don't remember ever being slapped by a dude. I probably have been in that physical altercation with my ex that I used to have. I don't know for sure. I can't remember. But I know one thing. I'm not getting ready to get myself in trouble. Now, that was a different situation anyway, because we were physically fighting. He was physically fighting me anyway. So that's not really a good example. But I'm not getting ready to get myself in trouble over no bull crap. And to the lady too, you can't be doing that too, because if you meet a real dude, a real man, he's not going to slap you. You are going to be arrested. And you are a what? You said you're a student. I can't remember her career and all of that. I can't remember you got a child and some things like that, because I'm kind of missing you up with the other chick. I think she's a college student. I can't remember. So you don't want to mess up your career and things like that over some words. So on both parts, they need to think. Okay, you need to think about your actions before you do it. You're not little kids. Okay, you're not little kids, and I'm sick of these people out here acting like it's okay for this man to grab a brick. But if somebody grabbed a brick at their sisters, their girlfriends, their daughters, mom, or whatever the case is, y'all ass be ready to kill somebody. Don't do that. And don't tell me what your parents or what your kids won't do. You don't know what the hell a person may do when they get mad. You don't know. You just can say you never seen them do this, but you don't know what a person can do. Please. You don't know what a person will do. We cannot foretell the future. I don't care how many people claim they can. Because these people who be claiming they can tell the future, why come they can't tell us real shit and then it happens? So don't do that. That's not cool. And then don't act like I'm taking people's sides either, because I'm not taking nobody's side. I'm really just basically telling you the truth. You cannot be picking up damn bricks and shit to a slap. Who does this? And no damn self-control, no nothing. And you're supposed to be the leader. You're supposed to be the head. You're supposed to be everything that women supposed to look up to in all reality. But you showing her that you don't have no damn control, then you want to argue that women don't have a control. Y'all just like parents. They want to talk this shit about what young people do, right? But they be out here getting high, all on YouTube, arguing, fighting, getting high, all on YouTube, drinking, talk about they're going to murk somebody at 50 and 40 years old. And then you wonder why the 20-year-olds are saying the same thing. Why 17, 16, 15, 14-year-olds are going out here killing. They're looking and learning from older people. So you got to watch things that you do. And we are all guilty of it, because I set my ass right up on YouTube arguing with somebody. And like I said, too old. Okay, so we are all guilty of that type of shit. But I'm not going to condone. You know what? I had all the reason in the world to defend myself, but I'm still not going to condone it. Okay, because I'm a grown-ass woman. And there's other ways to handle personal matters than put it on YouTube. Okay, so that's one thing about me. When I do something, I can own up to it and admit it. You know good and damn well that was not right. Y'all stop sitting up here and making excuses for this damn dude. He picked the right one to pick up a brick, though, because I'm going to tell y'all straight up. If it would have been me, I'll be in trouble. I'm going to be perfectly honest, because he wouldn't even be alive. Okay? Picking up a brick to a slap, we don't do that. If he had to do anything, he should have just slapped her back. And if he would have slapped her back a little harder and it would have blacked her eye, that's a little bit more understandable than you picking up a brick. Even if he would have bust her lip with a slap. And even if she would have fell down, let's keep it real, long as she don't hit her head. I wouldn't have made her fall down, because if she hit her head and get and get knocked out, your ass going to jail. Okay? because most men are bigger than women and stronger. Even when men are little, they are still stronger than women. Okay, your ass going to jail. If you don't believe me, go talk to a police officer. Okay, you are going to fucking jail. That's why I say don't even waste your time unless she put your life in danger, because you will have your whole career messed up. Messing around with some woman because she slapped you. And also mind how you talk to women. Because all women don't want to be called bitches and whores, and you get mad because they won't give you their number. Your desperate ass. I wish I was a bigger YouTuber so he can hear this and see this. Your desperate ass. I would be just like, okay, shit, bye. Let me go talk to another woman. Shit. The hell wrong with you? That ain't the only woman. Getting mad and then saying, I don't know what he said to her, but whatever he said to her, she got mad. Hey, Mr. All 365, thank you for coming in. And you said only a weak man put his hands on a woman, and a trash woman to right. That is. I won't say they cause 9 out of 10 of men going to jail. Okay, now that's the only part that I got a problem with. Okay, because you showed me some facts that says that these women are all playing victim and sending these 9 out of 10 men to jail. Okay, a lot of these men be abusive. Okay, I have done so many stories on men killing women compared to the women that kill men. So I'm not going to agree with that part of that you just said. But I will say and agree with only a weak man puts his hands on a woman, and only trashy ass women put their hands on a man, like, for no apparent reason. Like I said, I'm not her, just like you're not. We're not him. Okay? So we don't know exactly what he said to her that made her go off like that. Okay? Everybody's basing it off her little stupid ass pranks she does. Okay, you cannot base that off of that. Those are just what they are, pranks. If she's doing pranks to people and they're not calling the police to report her like they do some prankster, then that's on them. But you can't just sit around and say she trashy because she slapped him, because you don't know exactly what the hell this dude said to her. He could have used his mouth like a weapon, saying something so disgusting that she just went off without really thinking and just slapped him. Okay, so we cannot say that. In a court of law, he is going to lose. Okay, just like if they do a police report, they file charges on his ass, he is going to get way worse charges. And ain't nobody make him pick up no daggone brick. So y'all stop using that excuse. If you put your hands on a woman, unless you are defending yourself, and you get the police called on you, you deserve to go your ass to jail, because you are less than a man. And I don't give a damn who don't like it. Okay, I'm sick of y'all sit up here making these excuses for these dudes. You beat up a woman, you take your ass to jail if she called. Okay, point blank. 9 out of 10. Show me some proof to that. Because I'm telling you, every fucking time I do an article, and I'm getting pissed because I see a lot of women getting their ass beat by men. And some of them don't even go to jail. So don't say that. It's not 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 times. That's a damn lie. I mean, 9 out of 10. You may have some be lying and be doing most like that. This crazy ass girl over there who hit her boyfriend upside the head with a thing and then shot him. That's straight up murder. Okay, that's straight up murder. She did that shit, and she knew good and damn well this dude wasn't doing nothing to her at that particular time. You cannot try to claim self-defense because this dude done beat your ass 2 months ago. You should have did something back then. And then the police standing outside, and you gonna go get a metal rod and then your gun? Who does this? But I still say this. There are more cases of men abusing women than vice versa. Yes, we have some men going to jail and they did not do a damn thing and the woman incited it. But there are more cases of men doing something to a woman. Y'all stop copping out. Just learn to keep the damn hands to yourself and stop touching on women. Y'all men, some of y'all men, if a woman cheat, y'all want to beat her ass. Just like that one on Facebook that time. The dude was a cheater. But yet when she cheat, he telling her when she get home, he going to beat her ass. All on Facebook hitting this lady. I don't even know why her stupid self went back home. I would have left him immediately because you're not going to, I already know you fight me and I'm going to go home anyway to get my ass beat like you did my dad. What kind of crap is that? I don't know why some of y'all feel like y'all are some damn body's father. You take the biblical scriptures and just change them all around and base stuff on stuff that happened way back then. Base it on now. You're not supposed to put your hands on a woman, just like she shouldn't be putting her hands on you. Keep your daggone hands to your damn self and stop making excuses. Ain't no 9 out of 10 times they cause a man going to damn jail. You costing your own self to go to jail if you put yourself in a situation that you need to incite violence on each other. Damn, you know these people are violent. You know this woman is capable of doing this shit. You ain't just in this relationship out on a twilight zone like you're a little damn kid. I'm pretty sure if she's fighting you now, she probably was fighting you before. Just like with these crazy little women. Your ass didn't know this man wasn't going to fight you. He probably fought you before. When I was in an abusive relationship when I was young, after the first time, I knew this dude was capable of doing that. But I was only damn 16 and 17 years old, not 30 and 40 years old. So ain't no damn excuse. Stop making excuses. Y'all pissing me off with that. That's silly. Ain't no excuse for that. And stop making excuses for what happened. We already know she should put her hands on him. But at the same time, no brick to a damn slap. If he would have just slapped her, it would have been a different situation. People can say whatever the hell they want to say then anyway, because at least he just slapped her back. But you don't get a brick. And let me tell you straight up, I hope the fuck they do press charges on him because he needs charges pressed on him. He should have never grabbed a fucking brick. And I don't care who don't like it. Y'all can unsubscribe if you want to. I'm just going to tell you straight up. He should have never grabbed the brick, and I hope charges are filed against him as well. Now, she probably going to have some filed against her too because she hit him first. But he definitely needs some. Because, damn, you grabbing a brick, when you could have just grabbed your hand and just used your hand. No closed fence, no nothing. Now, that's on everything. Now, I'm sorry, y'all, for going up, but I'm getting sick of hearing these men come up here all on social media acting like they don't do a motherfucking thing, that women just put your asses in jail. Or that a woman is trying to act like a man because she's speaking up for herself. I'm not a man. I'm a long way from a man. I know how to take care of my family. I know how to act like a woman, but I'm not going to let no man, no chick, or no daggone body do stuff to me. And you can call me whatever you want to. And that's on everything. Okay, I'm sick of that bull crap. Y'all stop living in fantasy land and stop blaming everything on women trying to be a man. Ain't no fucking woman trying to be a man because she's defending herself. How is she trying to be a man? Shh. It's crazy. Y'all be talking crazy, man. And like I said, I'm sorry that I had to go off like that. I just don't like these untrue facts. Now, what I'm going to do before I get off this live, because I want to prove that this is not true. You know, y'all, I'm all about these numbers. You know, I do this all the damn time. Every time. I did it last night. I'm getting ready to do it again before I get ready to get off this live, because I like it when people say stuff and it just don't be true. Okay? You play victim. If I had time, Mr. All 6365, I'm telling you, I will open my panel up. Okay? Play victim. Yeah, you do have some women playing victim. Okay? But some women don't play victim. You got women dying all the time in the hands of men. Okay? Don't say that's not a fair statement. Yeah, you have some women playing victim. But if you know you are with a woman that does stuff like this, why are you still dating her? Why are you still dealing with her? I ask women the same thing. If you know you are with a man that's abusive, why are you still with him? And don't give me that shit about he pay all the bills. So you looking at the finances over your life and the life of your kids? That is crazy. Yeah, listen. Yeah, I didn't say no women plays victim. I said you said like all women play victim and put nine times out of 10 they put a man in jail for nothing. That's not true. We know that some women play victim, and the law does not always choose a woman's side either. I have seen women go to jail. This is why I tell people, keep your damn hands to yourself. This is why I said she may have charges too, because when police come out, especially some that may not like black people, when they come out, they don't give a damn. If you hit that man first, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. See, that's why he should have called the police. Because that's where she would be having charges. And she would probably be out right now, but she would have went to jail and had a bond and all this other stuff. Or a bill, whatever you call that shit. She would have had it. Okay? Because you can't be putting your hand. It's called assault. But what I want y'all to stop doing is stop acting like all women are putting all men in jail and every woman is playing victim. Because it's not true. Some women are dying every damn day in the hands of some of these men. let me just look this up right now because I don't. Listen. Statistical things shows it all. Okay, point blank. How many women are killed every day in comparison to men who are killed? Wait a minute, I did this wrong. Let me do it the right way. How many women are killed by their boyfriends or husbands in comparison to women being killing their husbands or boyfriends? Let me see if I said that right. Let's see. So let's see. Okay, we're going to look at this right now. I'm going to the Bureau of Justice Statistics. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Female murder victims and victor offender relationship. So 34% of women are killed by an intimate partner in comparison to 6% of men murdered by their partner. So don't sit up on YouTube on everything and tell me what women do. We already know some women are conniving in a hot mess and play victim and lie, especially when it comes to child support. Okay, but that's not all women. All right, it's not even majority. When you guys say stuff, back it up with statistical information, honey, not just by what you seen. I seen a lot of stuff too. I see both sides of it. I see the sides where women ain't got their ass beat. I even see sometimes a couple of things where a man got his ass beat by a woman. I'm not gonna lie. And I was like, why is he sitting there letting her do this? Okay. I have seen where women got arrested for hitting men first. My son is a police officer. He had to arrest some women, and then they try to talk to him and all this because they don't want to get arrested because they think because they're a female they can't get arrested. He arrested their ass anyway because you can't be putting your hands on nobody. This is why I don't touch nobody, because it doesn't matter if it's your husband or whatever the case is. If I put my hand on David first and he called the police, I'm going to jail for assault. And if all he does is slap me back because I slapped him, he's not going to get arrested probably. But I am, because I'm the first one who hit him. But if his ass pick up a brick and hit me in my face, he's going to get in trouble too. Okay? Because you don't pick up a deadly weapon to a damn hand smack. Okay, so just watch what y'all said. I don't mean to go off Mr. All 360, but this is a touchy subject because I've seen so many women get their ass beat, okay, and didn't do shit to this dude. You know, y'all be want to hit, some of y'all men be want to hit a woman because they talking like she can't talk. Who are you to tell a woman what she can and cannot say? But you can tell her to be respectful, but at the same time, you need to be respectful too. You need to be respectful too. You guys want respect. Y'all want somebody to respect y'all, but y'all don't fucking respect. Y'all sit up and call women bitches, whores. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this. Not all of y'all. I'm just talking about some. Y'all sit up and call some women bitches and whores, and just because the females call each other that, you think it's okay for you to do that? Now, granted, my opinion is that unless you're in the privacy of your own home or you and your girlfriend on the phone or y'all playing, I don't think females should call each other that, but they do it. You know what I'm saying? And I certainly don't agree with men do it, okay? And call women bitches and whores. Just like that Somalian man just said. He said, African-American men in United States of America especially love to sit around, and some, not all, love to sit around and call women bitches and whores. All damn day. But yet, if she call you an MF or something else, then you want to talk about she disrespectful? You give people respect, and maybe you would get respect in return. And that's on everything. Let me read this comment. I'm just going over what you said in the comment section when you said they play victim. You said they play victim on something that they cause 9-10 of the men is going to jail. Okay, 9 times out of 10, the man is going to jail. Something they cost like what? If you put your hands on a fucking woman, you need to go to jail. What did she do to make you hit her? You say something that she caused from running her damn mouth? And then you think you can hit on a woman and then she called the police and you go to jail, you want somebody to feel sorry for you? Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. And that's on everything. People can say whatever they want to say. That's on everything. If you don't want somebody to say certain things to you, then don't say it to them. And if you are with a woman and she is being disrespectful and you're not being disrespectful to her, you need to let her know to talk to you with respect and leave, or whatever the case you have to do, versus trying to manhandle her or be quiet, I'm gonna punch you in your motherfucking mouth, stuff like that. And then you wonder why you get the police called on you. And let me let y'all know something. I ain't been in no relationship like that in 20 something, like 30 years. Okay. I'm talking from what I see. Okay. When I do cases on women getting killed and stuff, you telling me they cost a man to kill them? If she is not doing something to him that causes him to do self-defense, he ain't cost a goddamn thing. And that's on everything. He didn't cost shit. Be a man, learn how to practice control, okay? And be the leader that you are supposed to be in the head of the household. If a chick you are with cannot shut her daggone mouth when you tell her to be quiet, then maybe you need to think about if you should be with her and why you are still with her, and go from there. And that would solve every problem. But don't sit up on this live and tell me that women play victim and they cost 9 to 10 men going to jail. That's not true. Some women do, but not a lot. And sometimes they are really victims. That'll be just like me telling you 9 out of 10 men cheat, because a lot of women say men cheat. I don't even agree with that. Just because your ass been with men that cheat, it does not mean that all men cheat. Okay, because they don't, or all men fight women. Just because your ass have had men that fight you, it does not mean that all men fight women. Because my soon-to-be ex don't fight women. I don't give a damn what I do to him. He's not going to do nothing back. What he will do is have my ass and damn incarcerated. The only time that he may have to restrain me if I'm trying to kill him now, of course. But like if I'm doing a little petty shit, no, my ass going to jail or getting the fuck put out the house. One of the two, because he's not going to sit there and listen to that, or either he's going to leave. And just say if I kept on doing it, he's just going to file for divorce like real men do. Y'all get up here and say real women. Real men don't fight women, okay? Only if it's self-defense. Not over a power trip, not over ego, pride, and all these type of things. Real men don't do that, okay? Just like real women don't go up and start hitting on men and calling them bitches and motherfuckers and doing the most, okay? So learn what a real man and women do. You know, real men and real women do, because they don't do all the shit y'all see on social media. Okay. They don't do all of that. And the only reason why I got to sit up here and scream is because I'm trying to get y'all to see this is not the correct way. Okay. Violence is never the solution unless it's self-defense. Certainly not with somebody you claim to be in love with, you're dating, you're marrying, and some damn stranger on the street that just slapped you and you're going to get a brick. He could have just slapped her with his hand. And not in no damn powerful slap where you're going to knock her out. Because you got to think about actions. Because if you hit her, you're bigger. If you hit a woman with so much force that she fall down and hit her head, your stupid ass going to jail for murder. And see, you guys don't think about that. One day, this dude was messing with me last January, when I first got my car, brand new. His stinking ass riding up on my car in the back, trying to make me go faster because he in a rush, like he can't get into the other lane. So I ignored him, right? So he gonna pull over and shit, pull over up to my window and stuff at the light and let his window down, so you know I was already ready, and I damn sure was ready for him. You know what I'm saying? So I let my window down just in case he's trying to, be doing some weird shit. I can return this favor back to him. Okay. And instead though, he didn't do all that. He started talking through the window and shit. And I'm like, dude, you should not be whatever you call that shit, tell whatever me. Why are you up on the back of my bumper like this? Because you wanted me to go faster when you could just take your stupid ass around and stuff. So he called himself jumping in front of me, stopping and shit. And I'm gonna tell you, I lost control that day. I'm not gonna lie, because he pissed me off to the point. Okay, he pissed me off to the point because he stopped in front of me and did the most that I told that bitch when he turned in the parking lot, get his punk ass out the car and do something. That's what I told him. And I was about to go over there where he was at. And you know what I had with me? And you know what? Something in my mind stopped me and told me, forget this dude. And he wasn't black either, y'all, just to let you know. Like, forget this dude. As long as he ain't shooting at your car, as long as he ain't get out, he didn't hit your car, he did do some stupid stuff, but don't be getting yourself in trouble for this weirdo. Because if you go up to him and all he doing is rolling his window down and talking about what he gonna do, and you gonna take out your window and you do something to him, you're gonna be in jail for murder. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. When you're in heated arguments and shit with whomever, you got to stop and think before you do something drastic. Because one simple mistake can mess up your entire life forever. And these people are not worth it. And that's on everything. And sometimes you don't mess with people, because I certainly wasn't messing with him. I was minding my own damn business, doing that Uber Eats stuff, and he go behind me doing the most. You know, you do not flash your lights, blow your horns. That's aggressive driving and things like that. And yeah, I could have called the police, but he would have been gone. And he was doing too much too quick, so I didn't have time enough to. But I did calm down and start thinking to that inner voice that was speaking to me. And that's what more people need to do before stuff escalates. Certainly when you are a man dealing with a woman, unless she got a gun or something, a knife, and trying to inflict real bodily injuries to you. But a simple smack, I just would have simply smacked her ass back with a simple smack and been done with it. If I just had to do that. Me, personally, I just would have walked away from her ass, because I ain't got time for that. And first of all, I ain't finna be begging nobody for their number. I don't give a damn if you give me your number. That's on everything. You can take that number and stick it up your ass, because I don't care about your number. And that's on everything. But so that's what I feel about the whole situation. And that's just what it is. Okay. You guys can have your own opinion. You can think however you want to. Okay. But this is how I think. And this is what I think. And this is how I live my life. This is why I don't be in no altercations. That's why I ain't in no situation with no significant other, not even my ex, soon to be ex, or anything. I don't have to worry about fighting a man, not even fighting a woman, unless somebody come up on me and mess with me and my kids. Okay, that's it. I ain't into no conflicts and shit, in out of jail and all this other bullshit. My life is going great. So I'm just trying to let y'all know certain actions are not cool. It's just not. This could have been avoided. Okay. She should have never slapped him first. He should have never grabbed a brick. Just that's it. And I do hope charges are filed against that fucking ass dude. And that's on everything. And all the dudes who were standing there just watching, y'all need y'all ass whooped. Okay? Because you could have just stopped him from doing all of that instead of using video phones and shit, recording stuff and laughing. That's stupid. And you know what? Most of them was all black too. That's a damn shame. Okay, and with that being said, I'm getting ready to end this live because I got pissed off with this live toward the end, and I got to get ready to go out. So let's see. Listen, but that's their choice not to report it or talk about it. Okay, that is their choice. Some women don't report altercations either. You got many women who get their ass whooped all the time by their husbands and boyfriends and don't report shit. Look at the stupid ass girl on Facebook. She didn't report it. No charges, even though it's on social media. So a lot of women don't report shit. You may look those numbers up too. A lot of women don't report these type of things. Some of the altercations I got in with my ex, I never reported anything. I should just fight them back. Okay, I know a lot of women who are in relationships that are with dudes and they fight. They don't report it, especially after you report it once or twice. Because a lot of times when you report it and you don't keep them charged or the state don't pick it up, shit, the police get tired of coming out to your house. So you tend to, and plus when you get back together with somebody and y'all fight, you start just keeping everything concealed and not calling anybody. You don't even tell family members. Okay, so yeah, some men don't report it, just like some women don't. But it still don't mean that 9 out of 10 men go to jail for domestic things because a woman is playing a victim. Some do, but not all. I just gave you the numbers. Let me do the false number thing report first. Let me do that real quick. I just gave you the numbers too. People getting killed by each other. Let me do the false reports. How many women do this? How many women make up false reports about their significant other and get them in jail? Let's see. Let's see if they actually have that number. Okay. Now they claim only 2 to 10% women make up false report. Okay. That's regarding, RAPE. I don't know about the other thing. Let me see. We know it's true, but I'm pretty sure it's not no 75% or nothing like that. I'm gonna have to look at this more in depth because I can't really see the numbers this quick like this. Let's see, because I'm going down more so often talking about RAPE more than anything. Let's see. I do know some women do make up false reports for sure. I would be lying to say no women don't do this, but I know for a fact that it's not like a high number. You know what I'm saying? You got some slimy ass females that do stuff like this and will lie their ass off. Okay, so here we go. So for domestic violence, 17% make false reports up. Child abuse, 17%. Sexual assault, 16%. Other forms of abuse, 11%. That's how many women make up false reports on men. Okay. And this is according to a study done by Center for Prosecutor Integrity. Okay. So a lot of people have been accused of abuse. You know, when you look over, I guess the entire United States of America. You know, but still, what was those numbers I just gave you? But what did I say? 17%. I think that's what I said. That's still it's a damn shame, you know. But it's still not a whole lot when you're talking about 100%, you know, and 50% and things like that. And they usually do it in context of child custody dispute. They said that's 27% of the cases a lot of women be lying. Okay? They even going so far as going to gender. They said 11% of men compared to 6% of women reported being falsely accused. So we already know that, of course, more women lie on men. We already know that because I don't see too many men lying on a woman, saying that a woman abused them. Okay, I do see women saying that a man abused them for whatever reason, because they mad, because they moved on, or because they want custody or some other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But it's still not 50%. It's not 75%. It's not 90%. It's not 80%. And that's what we're talking about. I mean, any degree, any percent is too much. But I'm just saying, when you say stuff, make sure you use actual real numbers. Don't make people think that 9 out of 10 women are just falsely lying on men and getting them, is starting the situation to get them incarcerated. No, don't put you don't put yourself in that situation. Just like somebody said on my live yesterday, that girl should have put herself in that situation because when the dude said something to her like that, she should have just walked away. Okay, same thing applies to you guys. And according to the income too, it goes higher as well and lower. Like they say, people make under 40,000, 12% more people be lying compared to adults with incomes of between 40 to 80,000, only 7%. People make over 80,000, only 8%. So that's a lot of stuff you have to look at. So basically they're saying that a lot of poor people or middle income people like under 40,000 are doing the most false claims. So yeah, again, domestic violence 17%, child abuse 17%, sexual assault 16%, and other forms of abuse 11%. This is all according to, like I just said, prosecutor integrity, okay, .org. In case you want to look at it, all right. There you go, right there. I told you I always back up everything in my facts. I'm gonna tell you that I'm a fact person. Even when I get an argument with somebody, they say stuff that's not true, I'll go to everything and show you because I don't got time to be playing, okay, in line. So you know, Mr. If you're still here, Mr. R365. Sorry for going off. It's just the fact that I've seen a lot of women getting assaulted and things like that. Okay, and and they weren't lying. All right, so that's a touchy subject. Period. All right, but I do know that some people do fake and lie to get some people in trouble. All right, but some people don't. A lot of people don't. And again, I'm gonna stress this for female and male. If you are with someone that's abusive, someone that's capable of doing certain things, don't be with them. Nobody is making you be with these people. And with that being said, guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here because I got to go. I'll be back tomorrow with that live. If I have any more updates, I'll give it to you, especially regarding the lady who got hit with the brick in her face and things like that. But we're going to talk about the homelessness thing and how just because you're homeless or having like disadvantages, it doesn't mean that you have to give up and not strive for reaching whatever you need to reach, you can still do it. I'm going to give you an example of a guy who was homeless living underneath a tent, and he beat that and, and did what he needed to do. And now he's in a better position. Okay, so we're going to talk about that tomorrow. That may be boring to some people, but we're going to talk about that anyway. And then I will go over any updated information. And I'm going to let y'all know, anytime I'm passionate about a subject, always expect for me to go off if somebody says something and it's just not 100% true, not even 90%. Okay, because my channel is basically, like I told you, anything that I say up here, especially when it comes to numbers and domestic violence and killings and things like that, I'm going to go right to the facts and get the straight up facts on it. Okay, point blank, just like I did proving that this lady was in Houston, Texas. Okay, and I don't know if she is African American 100% or whatever the case is. I don't care. All I know is that she's in America. Okay, and that should have been done. Period. All right. Other than that, I want to thank everybody who came into my chat. Almighty Ben, he's a gamer, y'all. So check him out. He plays some really good games. I haven't watched him in a while, but he does play some good games. Blood Dragon, the same thing. Type it in YouTube search, and you can see that he plays some really good games as well. Fun to watch him, even though I'm not a gamer, but it's still fun to watch him. Mr. All 365 is a fitness person. He also talks about different topics, health related. Check him out as well, guys. And just because I hollered on this live, it does not mean I don't like you either, Mr. All 365, or I'm going to unsubscribe to you or anything else. Okay. On my channel, people can have their difference of opinion and still be, social media friends. Just like I did with West Adams yesterday. And he was cussing up a storm, saying the most. And I still let him on my panel and let him talk and everything, because everybody have their right to their own opinion. Whatever works for you works for you, just like whatever works for me works for me. But when I see violent situations, okay, I'm going to say what I think is right, because I don't be out here doing a life of crime. Okay. And that's on everything. I don't even deal with people that do this. I'm not in an abusive relationship or anything. And I try not to deal with dudes that do that either. Okay. So I'm just telling you, and all women who stand up for themselves are not, some do though, but a lot of people are not trying to be a man. We just don't want no man taking advantage of us. All right. And that's on everything. All right. Other than that, I want to thank everybody who was in the bushes. Thank you, Brown Street, for tuning in as well. And anybody else in the bushes and stuff, and everybody who watches us in the replay. Again, sometime when I get passionate about something, I got to be, make a voice, and that's on everything. That's what this channel is all about. Not all passive and scared to say stuff. As long as I'm staying respectful, and you staying respectful, you know what I'm saying? Not too much cussing. You can come up here and say what you got to say as well. Other than that, guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like this content today. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming video. All right, and I'll come back tomorrow. Probably in the evening, because tomorrow I got something to do. I got to go to the dentist. So it'll probably be tomorrow evening sometime. All right. Around 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. All right. And I'm going to drop a video today. So check that out. And I'm going to drop another video on short. So check that out too. Okay. Other than that, guys, you have a good night. Don't forget, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do that too by doing a cash app to $ShadesTube. And thanks again to Brown Sweet for her cash app yesterday. That's going to be used for my StreamYard, girl. All right. All right. Other than that, guys, y'all have a good day. Happy and blessed Tuesday. And I'll see, not Tuesday, Thursday. That's what I do when I'm rushing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Peace out. Good night, y'all. Take care. Peace.